We are all way more psychic, telepathic than we recognize. And as you're doing this work, any person that's co-starring with you in your scenes, they're going to feel it. And I have to say this, never, ever, ever fight with somebody in your mind because they're getting it. They don't know what you're saying, but they know there's some negative mojo coming from you. And if they avoid you and you wonder why, now you know. So with telepathy, what you do is you imagine talking to that person. So as I said, let's say, boy, the roads have been destroyed, there's no common ground for communication. The exercise I give to people, I tell them, when you're in meditation or just about to go to sleep, it's perfect to do all these exercises right before you go to sleep. Because as you sleep, your subconscious works on it. So, in your restful place, close your eyes, see the person that you desire communication with standing in front of you. Look them in the eyes. Put your hand over your heart, because whenever you see somebody do this and they're talking, they're speaking from the heart. It's genuine. So when you talk to them, no blaming, no accusing. Mary Jo, I love you. I apologize for my part in this conflict. It's my sincerest, heartfelt wish that we can come back together, or whatever it is. Guess what? Mary Jo is going to show you her reaction to you in that moment. In all of these scenarios, you're journaling, whoever you're talking to about or whatever, watch how they react in your scenes. If it's hard for you to get it going, they're resisting it. Back off. When you're talking to somebody telepathically and they react with anger, they storm off, they act like they're trying to get away from you, back off. Drop it. You can come back later and see if the resistance goes away. If it doesn't, then you just need to let it go. But they'll show you. And a lot of times, they'll break down in tears. They will start talking back to you. And you need to know this is genuine. They may not be conscious of it, though. So don't call Mary Jo up tomorrow and say, yeah, you told me you love me and you miss me, and blah, blah, blah. She's going to be like, what are you talking about? Allow the energy to develop. But take that as your good sign that things will come back together. Okay, I need to talk about ethics because that's something, people are concerned with. Well, is this ethical? All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to talk about this to you because I want you to understand this is not about manipulating people, okay? Not about that. I vehemently oppose that. I get women calling me, I need you to make my husband come back to me and put a curse on him and do this. And I'm like, no, I'm not your girl. All right. I just gave you a clue of how to know if you're crossing a line. Because when you're doing this work, if that guy's running away from you in your scene, hello, find another route, somebody else. But you will get it. You'll feel a sense of it. If it's hard to pull it together, a lot of times that's not you that can't imagine. It's them not wanting to be a part of your fairy tale. So you go on to somebody else. or leave it open in somebody else. Astral sex. I got a chapter on sex in my book, and I got to tell you, I was reluctant to write that because I was afraid of giving people clues to do bad things. So I'm going to say this. Sex often comes up in these scenarios. You're feeling romantic and sexy, and you want to have a little sexual encounter in your mind with this person. Believe me, it's really happening. You know, married women are doing this in their fantasies with that guy at work, and they don't think they're stepping out. You are really having sex on the astral level, and that guy is really picking up on it. So you need to be responsible with your power. And you need to be cognizant of what you're doing. I had a friend for my whole life that I noticed every time she's my best friend, every time I got around her or a business was approaching, I'd start feeling this overwhelming sexual energy coming at me. She was a lesbian. And I'm like, what is this? I've never thought of her like that. Why do I keep feeling this? Finally, once I got a little more learned, I figured it out. But it was such an intense, palpable energy, and I'm quite certain people do this all the time. And they don't know that that's like black magic doing something like that to somebody. They just think, I'm gonna hustle this one up, you know. I'm sure a lot of men do that when they're interested in a woman. But you have to be responsible. And there's so many people running around in the world that are totally unconscious, and it's very easy to get swept away by someone else's stronger intention for you. That's not saying you're a victim. That's saying you're not paying attention. Another one is psychic vampires. You have people that latch on to you, and they just like to drain you of your energy. That's a boundary violation. So understand that you've got to be responsible with your boundaries, okay, with your psychic boundaries in all this work. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to take a break, and then we'll wrap everything up. Thank you.
Where are you from in Louisiana?
Up around Shreveport, Monroe, Ruston, not in the everybody wants to go to Cajunville, but no, we were the northern part of the state.